Good day, good people. Welcome to Good for Good Loot. My mom's in the mood to cook and she has agreed to let me film. So she's preparing the ingredients right now. This is shallots and she's gonna be making fried noodles, which is actually called Char Kway Teow. We are using the handy dandy dicer. So after the shallots is garlic thyme. I've tried this before, it looks very easy but it can get tiring, especially when you need it to be finely diced. And these are bean sprouts which have already been washed, and she's plucking out the base or the root of the bean sprout. If you were to eat outdoors, they don't pluck out the roots because it's a lot of work. But since this is home cooked, she wants it plucked. Since it's a small portion, she doesn't need my help. Otherwise, usually I'll be plucking it with her. On the side, this is bai cai, which is a type of Chinese cabbage. And more ingredients include chives. And here's how the diced garlic and shallots look like. The bean sprouts have been plucked and they are being soaked. And here we have pork lard. Frying the pork lard in progress. Fry this till golden brown and you will smell the aromatic essence of the once alive pig. Okay, so some people say pork lard is good, some people say pork lard is bad. What is your opinion on pork lard? Since cooking the pork lard is going to take some time, I will walk you through it. Pork lard has been a topic of debate regarding its health implications. Okay, hold on, I got distracted, and this is the actual noodles. Back to pork lard, it is high in saturated fat and cholesterol, which if consumed excessively can be associated with weight gain, high blood cholesterol levels, heart diseases and stroke. However, there is also evidence suggesting that when consumed in moderation as part of a balanced diet, lard does not pose a significant health risk and can even be part of a healthy diet. It's important to consider your overall diet and health goals when deciding whether to include pork lard in your meals. Lard is actually full of fat-soluble vitamin D when it comes from pigs raised outdoors in plenty of sunshine. And after about 10 minutes, this is how the pork lard looks like. Basically, pork lard can be eaten in moderation. Lard is a very versatile fat and it is an excellent option for frying, deep frying and even baking. Key point: lard is a traditional cooking fat and it is made of pig fat. The basic nutrition profile of pork lard is 115 kilocalories per 1 tablespoon, 12.8 grams of fat, 5 grams of saturated fat, 5.8 grams of monounsaturated fat, 1.4 grams of polyunsaturated fat, 128 milligrams of omega-3 and 1,300 milligrams of omega-6. There's 0 carbohydrate and 0 protein. Lard is an isolated fat which is primarily a source of unsaturated fatty acids. Do you want me to go through the fatty acid ratio? Saturated fat 41%, monounsaturated fat 47.5%, polyunsaturated fat 11.5%. Now go and count if those add up to 100%. Lard is a source of dietary fat and it may also provide vitamins D and K2. Okay, enough of pork lard. Now we start with the shallots. We're gonna fry it. Shallots have a mild, somewhat sweet flavor compared to the sharp taste of onions. Okay, next we pour in the garlic. I think onion and garlic are very popular ingredients used in cooking because they are both very aromatic and it brings out a lot of flavor in the food. And they both also act as a great base for dishes, and they contain natural flavorings that enhance the taste of other spices and herbs used in the recipe. We are cooking the Bok Choy now. Stems go in first because they are harder and take slightly longer to cook. Bok Choy is a leafy green vegetable that belongs to the Brassica family. It is rich in nutrients that can benefit various aspects of health. Some of the health benefits of bok choy include fighting and preventing cancer, supporting healthy bones, heart and blood pressure, improving eye, skin and immune health, aiding digestion and healing, boosting blood circulation and lowering blood sugar. Scientists have studied the cruciferous vegetable family for its potential anti-cancer benefits. These effects appear to come from their sulfur-containing compounds called glucosinolates and their breakdown products called isothiocyanates. One study found that eating bok choy at least once per week was associated with a significantly lower risk of oral, esophageal, colorectal, breast, and kidney cancers compared with never or occasionally consuming bok choy. Additionally, bok choy is a rich source of the mineral selenium, which may also have anti-cancer benefits. In one analysis of studies, researchers found that high selenium exposure, indicated by levels in the blood or toenails, were related to a lower risk of cancers of the breast, lungs, esophagus, stomach, and prostate. Phew. Another analysis of studies concluded that high intake of cruciferous vegetables like bok choy was associated with a lower risk of stomach cancer. The selenium in bok choy is beneficial for properly functioning thyroid glands. These glands are located at the front base of your neck and play a critical role in metabolism and growth. One study found that having a low level of selenium in the bloodstream was associated with thyroid conditions such as hypothyroidism, autoimmune thyroiditis, and enlarged thyroid, also called goiter. Okay, over here I'm actually hiding behind the glass because the oil is splattering. A number of minerals in bok choy work to maintain bone health. These include calcium, phosphorus, zinc, magnesium, and vitamin K. And now we are adding oyster sauce. Oyster sauce is a thick, savory condiment, and it tastes like a combination of soy sauce and barbecue sauce. It is both salty and sweet. The salt comes from the brininess of the oysters, while the sweet is complex with hints of caramel. It is less salty than soy sauce and full of umami. Oyster sauce is commonly part of a stir-fry sauce, but can also be used as an ingredient in a marinade, an Asian barbecue sauce, or as a glazing sauce. Water was added to make it less dry, or in my lameness, it is to moisturize the vegetable. So we stir fry it until it's cooked, and we can always do a taste test to check if we need to add more seasonings. And it's done. On to the next. So we oil the pan and then we pour in the shallots. And again we put in more garlic. So this round the portion is bigger because it is time to fry the noodles. Pouring the oil from the pork lard. Continue stir frying to mix everything up. And the main star ingredient, we are pouring in the noodles. The noodle is called Kway Teow. Kway Teow is a stir-fried rice noodle dish from maritime Southeast Asia of southern Chinese origin. It is also known as Char Kway Teow. The dish is popular in Indonesia, Singapore, Brunei, and Malaysia. It is made with flat rice noodles and stir-fried with prawn, shrimp, sausage, and bean sprouts. In Hokkien and Teochew, cha means stir-fried and Kway Teow refers to flat rice noodles. Let me bring you through a history class. Originally developed and catered to overseas-born Chinese laborers in the Southeast Asia region, the dish has achieved widespread popularity within the region from the late 20th century onwards, particularly in Malaysia and Singapore. The dish has also acquired a reputation of being unhealthy due to its high saturated fat content, as it is traditionally stir-fried in pork fat with crisp croutons of pork lard. The dish was often sold by fishermen, farmers, and cockle gatherers who doubled as Char Kway Teow hawkers in the evening to supplement their income. We are adding some Thai fish sauce, and this is the brand. Blue Elephant Royal Thai Cuisine Thai Premium Sauce Fish Sauce. Back to history class, the high fat content and low cost of the dish made it attractive to these people as it was a cheap source of energy and nutrients. The sauce being added now is sweet sauce. I think this will be what changes the color of the noodles from white to brown. This is how the sweet sauce looks like. More sauce is being added according to proportion, and make sure it covers all the noodles. And now we're gonna add in the chives. Chives is a slim bright green herb with a mild onion-like taste. And we pour in all the bean sprouts. Aiyo, kasi lang. After we pour in all the ingredients, we're gonna attempt to stir everything in this small frying pan. In Singapore, Char Kway Teow is a popular, inexpensive dish usually eaten for breakfast and sold at food stalls in Singapore. Blood cockles and prawns are standard fare in typical hawker preparations, while more expensive or luxurious versions incorporate cuttlefish, squid, and lobster meat. Singaporean-style Char Kway Teow mixes yellow wheat noodles with flat rice noodles. Some cooks prepare more health-conscious versions with extra vegetables and less oil. A little bit of water is being added to moisten the food. I think it's also to make it easier to stir. And then in some hawker stalls, they also add Chinese sausage. And if I'm not wrong, it's called lap cheong, which is not as savory as the normal Western sausages. It's more sweet. For me, I prefer without the Chinese sausage. Okay, actually in general, I don't really eat Char Kway Teow, but my family members like it, and my mom has been wanting to cook this dish for some time. And she finally got the time and got the mood to do it. Another kind of sauce is being added. I will be showing you the sauce name in the upcoming clip. Top quality dark soya sauce. So the whole time we gotta stir fry everything. That's why it's called Char Kway Teow. Char means stir fry. The level of sweetness can be adjusted based on the amount of sauce added. So it's good to do a taste test. For the next step, a hole was made in the middle because we're gonna have some eggs. Okay, but before that, we need to add some oil first. In goes the first egg. I love how this looks. It looks so nice. Second egg. A third egg. Wow, my mom's egg cracking skills are good. Last but not least, the fourth egg. So that's like signifying 4 of us eating this whole dish. Adding more of the Thai fish sauce to the eggs. We gotta stir fry it a little bit more, and it's time to serve. I'm gonna give you a breakdown of how much the ingredient costs. So typically one plate of this kind of char kway teow in Singapore is about $4 to $6 up. But when it's home cooked, it's actually costing less than $4 to feed 4 mouths. $3.80 to be exact for all ingredients. The flat rice noodles was $1.20, the bean sprouts was 30 cents, the chives 50 cents, pork lard $1, and the eggs 80 cents. But of course, there's the effort and time to prepare everything, as well as the washing up. And this is what we're having for dinner. I hope you have learned something from this video today. Please like and subscribe and drop me a comment. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye! You can watch more content by clicking one of the videos.